How's it going, ladies and Bruce? Up, I'll be Sixkilla. Welcome back to the Outer Worlds. We're done murdering this camp of marauders. We're gonna head back now and talk to the deserters. That's the plan. I don't really have any intention of forcing them to go back, but we do need to head there and talk to them because we still need that power thing to get off this bloody shitty ass planet. We got 2 clips worth for this thing, so we should be good for a little while. Although I am very wasteful with ammunition, I must admit. You know, these things happen. These things happen. It's fine.
You're fast.
Thanks. We could probably do with a workbench. That would probably go down a treat. A workbench. Oh, we got a new shotgun. Hang on, where is it? This thing. Tactical shotgun. Big replacement on the sawn-off shotgun. Must have found it somewhere in the camp. Hey.
What is it?
Talk to Zoe into coming back.
We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened, anyway?
She joined up with a band of marauders. They hadn't heard her.
Zoe joined up with a band of marauders. Zoe. The same Zoe who doesn't know a barrel from a trigger. Well, I've heard stranger things. You pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble.
That'd be mighty fine.
Let me know if I can do something for you.
XP is the most important thing. Alright, let's go have a chat to... Is it Adelaide, is it? We still haven't met Adelaide yet. This must be Adelaide. Hey.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
It must be Adelaide.
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Delicious. Is this your greenhouse?
No, dear. The garden belongs to us all. Life is the gift of the universe, and the universe yields its bounty equally, absent of prejudice.
I'm surprised you managed to grow anything out here.
The soil around the Vale went sour years ago, but I found a way to sweeten it back up. The secret recipe is a little bit of elbow grease, a dash of love, and a heaping pile of special fertilizer.
Sounds good. Looks like you made yourself a home out here.
A home for anyone who's ever turned their backs on Edgewater. A home for those of us with nowhere left to go and nothing to lose. So, like the spores of the puffball, cast on the wind and alighting on fresh soil, we put down new roots.
Why'd you leave your old home?
It is an unpleasant story, dear. But the short of it is that sometimes one wakes up and realizes the place that was once her home for much of her life has changed. The home in which we spent our lives has left us behind, and so we must move on. And that is as much as I will say on the subject.
Fair enough. Reed sent me to make peace with you.
Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
Reed asked you to consider coming back to town. He's willing to make amends.
Make amends? Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Reed asked me to divert your power over to him. He mentioned a geothermal plant.
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
I need a power thing. Your camp has a power regulator. I needed to repair my ship.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
A hero to you, maybe.
A hero to the people who matter. To us. To the ones who come around. To the ones you save. Reed will never understand. He has been too long inebriated on the wine of
What about the
corporate
people
culture.
there?
All he sees is productivity.
I don't care about Reed, but there's people
profits.
living there. You think Reed's just trying to spite you?
You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it.
What have you got against the town?
You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scraps Spacer's choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
I don't much like you throwing that in their face to get me on your side.
I'm alright. I ain't so fragile.
That was unkind of me. I'm sorry, dear.
Let's say I help you. What happens to Edgewater?
Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives.
I'll consider it.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Don't really like either option. Either option's gonna result in a lot of people getting hurt. But I guess I gotta do one, because I need the freaking power regulator. Lots of stuff in here, but I don't really want to steal everything, so we should just go. Before I get tempted to steal everything. You know how it is. Hey.
Zoe says she fought her way out of a marauder camp with her own bare hands.
Oh yeah, hard. I'm not even gonna bother right now. Okay. Not dealing with it. Zoe's a twat. Okay, we're going to this geothermal plant then. Let's check out our journal. Yep. Oh, we got, what do we got here? We got another perk. What should we grab now? Carrying weight, I suppose. I think that's going to be pretty huge. We got very close to our capacity already. Alright, let's see what we can find out here. That's the plant, huh? It's pretty flash. Like it. How do we get in? Mechanical sentries? Marauders? What happened to all you people?
Here they come!
I see what happened to all you people.
Getting through!
Oh, you're carrying a lot of fancy shit.
Got 'em all.
I found out what happened to them. That big guy was carrying heaps of crap. Alright, how do we get into the plant?
I've always wanted to poke around in here.
Was this melee? Is this a melee weapon?
Unexpected noise performing on area street now. Lethality now reduced.
How does this thing work? I see. I see how it works now. Wait, what does this do? Hey man, we good? You can't loot while you're reloading, that's a shame. I do like looting while I reload.
Oh. Security, but
This thing's iffy with range, man. Its range is pretty poor. Its range is pretty poor. Oh, you're dead already. Alright. Let's get in there. What do we got? Can I sell some crap? I got so many things. Light ammo. Sell junk. Well, that's something, I guess.
The control room should be off to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing.
We'll do what we gotta do, man. Don't worry.
well,
Get ready! He took one down!
Hey man, this gun's made for taking these fools down. Pick it.
Dang, that's impressive.
Thanks. It's kind of my build. Hacking and shit. That's how we do. Manages. Oh, what do we got? Messages. From Space's Choice. Miss Braden, the letter serves as an informal notification of our company's displeasure towards your management of the Emerald Vale geothermal plant. For reasons related to exceeding your staff budget in your last quarterly report, please select 5 subordinates to be dismissed immediately. Additionally, please contact our office to schedule your official reprimand at your earliest convenience. You have to contact them to be punished. Failure to schedule your official reprimand will result in an official reprimand. Oh no. The Space's Choice family would like to collectively remind you that working for Space's Choice is not a right but a privilege. Oh, sounds like a privilege. To the esteemed members of the Emerald Vale Development Oversight Committee, I hope this letter finds you wealthy. After due consideration of your last letter, I've identified and terminated no fewer than 5 subordinates who are unable to provide sufficient justification for their ongoing employment. I'd like to remind the Oversight Committee that most of the Emerald Vale has failed to meet its production and output quotas, particularly our agriculture and fishing canning departments, neither of which are anywhere near close to profitable. The Emerald Vale geothermal plant remains committed to providing cheap, cost-effective power to the entire region. Mrs. Braden, we have investigated the claims that you made against the profitability of the greater Emerald Vale region. Our officers agree with you. Agriculture and fishing canning have experienced a steady decline, while the Emerald Vale geothermal plant remains somewhat profitable. Our officers are currently investigating ways to implement additional cost-saving measures, but will ultimately lead to a leaner, more streamlined, more efficient geothermal power plant. Please be informed that Space's Choice Development and Oversight Office has taken a significant insurance policy against the Emerald Vale geothermal plant. The office would like to assure you that this insurance policy is standard procedure. Do not attempt to interpret, understand, or otherwise extrapolate meaning from this decision. As a special courtesy, we have deployed a proprietary team of engineering specialists to the Emerald Vale geothermal plant. This team of specialists has been instructed to refit and upgrade the plant's population of automechanicals free of charge. So what, they took out an insurance policy and then destroyed the place? Is that what happened?
Okay, here we go.
Get deaded. Fool.
Don't mess with us.
Yeah, exactly. You mess with the bull, you get the horns, apparently. Or something like that, anyway.
Oh, clever.
Oh, it's fine. Don't be a big baby. Alright, let's go. Oh, geez, what happened to you? Nothing good, anyway, that's for damn sure. These people are shit to work for, man. Even worse than some of the jobs I've had, which is incredible, realistically. That such a thing could exist. Space's Choice handguns. Body counts at a discount. Redirect power. What? Power redirection has failed. Please activate all 3 electrical track switches. Ah. Okay. Let's go do that then. Man, I'm glad I brought this robot killing gun. It's my favourite gun right now. It's much less satisfying to use though, to be completely fair. What is this plant worker thing up here for? Go away. Is that just gonna stay there? Okay, looks like we've got a thing sticking up for some reason. Oh, here you go, it's gone. Hack this one. Hack this one. Wait. Geothermal Security Chief's police kit. Security Chief's key card. Or I can just hack it. I'll see if I find the key card and I'll come back. And if I don't, then I'll just hack the crap out of it. That's the plan. Hack.
I wish I could do that.
Can you not? You're an engineer, aren't you? Isn't that what you do? Unlock door. Facilities in a state of lockdown. Authorization passcode required. Enter passcode? Spacer Thompson. Accepted. Ooh. Personal log 079. Chester Higgins again. That hullhead found him fiddling around with one of those mechanicals, so I had to write him up for tampering with company property. Just in case I'm reading this a couple of days from now and feel bad for what I've done. Just let me remind myself that I've warned him before. He's always been a little crooked in the skull. I was working on some logic module. I confiscated it. Should be in my lockaway room for the foreseeable future. That's what we need. Doesn't sit right with me. Company's been replacing our guards with auto mechanicals. At this rate, I'm going to end up a chief of security with no staff. Just a small army of mechanicals knocking about. Guns pointed every which way. Company tells us they're safe. Programmed to treat us humans like their own. People are liable to break down, but an auto mechanical never will. I don't know, it doesn't sit right with me. But the company's never been wrong before, I suppose. Worst case happened. Mechanicals going crazy. I locked myself down here. Just trying to gather my courage. Gonna make a mad dash for the control room. Might be able to shut things down. We'll delete this entry if I ever return. Greetings, Security Chief S. Tanaka. This is an automated message initiated by Space's Choice Worker Safety Contingency Protocols. A security lockdown has been initiated. This is not a test. Your behavior during this lockdown will be reviewed during your quarterly audit. Anxiety is a common side effect of life-threatening situations endangered by security lockdowns. Fight back against that anxiety with ice-cold bottle of Zero-G Brew. Zero-G Brew. An ale that's good for what ails you. Oh my god. Isn't that what I said before? I think I said that before. You want to be my pet? I'll just follow you, eh? You seem to know where you're going.
All together. Don't mess with us. You got him.
Yeah, man. Told you this gun's made for killing robots. Those things are freaking adorable. Speed grip. Sounds awesome. Now let's go. Are we good? I think we're good.
Systems with
Incoming.
minimal damage.
I wish this thing had longer range. If there was a way to improve its range, it would be the absolute titties as far as killing robots goes. I mean, it's really good already, but it's such short range, man. Wonder where the security card is that we're looking for. Dude, there is so much here. Are you alive? Repaired auto-mechanical scout. Hey.
Self-diagnostics complete. Navigation systems operational. Combat systems operational. It's not the best choice. It's the spacer's choice.
Why aren't you attacking me?
Hostile actions towards spacer's choice mechanics are contrary to logical directive. Conclusion: all hostile automechanicals must be defective in compliance with spacer's choice policy. All defective automechanicals must be permanently dismantled. Please allow me to assist.
Be my guest. You're to help me destroy the other mechanicals.
Affirmative. Mechanicide protocols loaded.
Mechanicide.
Confirmation.
Confirmation granted. I like the sound of that. Get killing. Borrowed a copy of The Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering. I think it's volume 3. I'm gonna need someone to read down in the pit. Much obliged. C. Higgins. You got this, little man. Is this where we came from? This is not where we came from. Man, there's so many dead sentries out here, it's insane. Hacking skill too low. Oh shit, well, you know. I got points I can put into stuff. Let's put some points into hacking, shall we? Let's put 10 in. Because we can. Because that's what we've got available. Still too low. Chester's passcode. Okay. I'll see what I can find. Oh yeah, you're on my side.
You're not real. You're not real.
That's Higgins. Don't worry, Higgins. You've had yours. None for you, Higgins. You've had yours. Where are you, Higgins?
No, no, no. Just leave me alone.
Don't worry, dude. I'll come help you and shit. I'll come help you and shit. Climb.
You're not real. You're not real.
Why are you being weird about it, huh? No need to be weird about it. Jump! Oh my god, I'm gonna have to climb.
You're not real. You're not real.
Hey Higgins, it's cracking. What are you looking at? Who are you looking at? What's going on? Ooh, mechanical
You're not
engineering.
real. You're not real.
It's gonna loot the place, then I'll talk to you, okay? Yeah, we're good.
You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot. Scram.
Don't call me a phantom, that's not nice. I wasn't trying to startle you. Most people don't see me coming.
Most people? But I'm the only one left. No. Remember your first rule, Higgins. No arguing with the Phantoms.
Good rule. That's a good rule.
See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting.
Boil your sprats. You're eating sprats?
Of course. Sprats are an excellent source for my daily recommended intake of mercury.
Mercury?
Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
Okay, I need your password. What does it you do here?
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board,
Chairman of the Board?
Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon.
Sisty Pig
I've come
Tycoon?
a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
You're an engineer?
I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, maintained, upgraded, did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
If you worked on these mechanicals, you must know a way to stop them.
Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
They're not alive, you know that, right? I can deal with mechanicals. I made it this far, didn't I?
You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer.
Yeah, sure.
I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
I think they're all dead anyway. Mechanicals follow the behavior of the logic module. Someone tampered with it.
Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering.
For sure.
There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at.
Whom?
Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you.
Thanks. You know, dear, I can find a logic module.
Funny thing, I was working on a logic module just before the mayhem started. Security chief found me and confiscated the logic module.
And ask
The
you something.
tail. Definitely start with the tail. If you're feeling adventurous, the ears are a particular delicacy.
You mean those cute things that are running around? Those are sprats? You've been eating that? Poor little things. How you been surviving all this time?
Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides.
You ate sprats.
Braised. Boiled. Charred. Skewered. Sprats are good eating, friend. Chock full of brain food.
So they're like rats around here then, yeah? What happened to this place?
Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium.
And you weren't killed?
I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out.
Lucky you. Alright, I'm out. Sounds like you were very lucky to have missed out, you big twat. Alright, anyway. You need to go put that code in. Rewrite their programming. There's probably no reason to because they're all dead, but we'll get free XP, won't we? I assume we'll get free XP for that. Which is a good enough reason for me to do something. I'll do literally anything for XP. Pretty much. There's a lot of enemies on my screen all of a sudden. Modify behavior. Set new target. Define intruders. Define intruders as space choice auto mechanicals. There we go, they're killing each other, let's go. Soon have I got that pass thing for the Watson. So that's a sprat, right? That's adorable, I don't want to eat that. That would make me sad. So this is one of the things, right?
Just two more. What'll happen to Miss McDevitt's folk if we send power to the Vale?
They'll die. Obviously. Which is why we won't do, this is where we were before. Which is why we won't do that, right? Oh, there's a door here. Who knew? I mean, someone definitely knew. I didn't know, though.
Gun.
You guys kill each other, huh? I'm just gonna steal all the shit while you guys kill each other. Is this a workbench? Holy crap, there's a workbench here. Score. Let's do some modifications then, shall we? Actually, we should look at what we've got first. Inventory. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of weapons. Assault rifle, 215. It's the same then. Shot cannon. Armor? Anything better? I don't think so. 3, 5. Nah, it's crap. It's craptacular. It is craptacular. Let's break. Oh, can we tinker? What does tinker do? No. Upgrade your science skill to tinker. Alright, we'll work on that. Breakdown. All of this junk needs to be broken down. And all of this junk needs to be broken down as well. Alright, what modifications can we make to this stuff? Start with this one. Oh, we already upgraded this, didn't we? Change the weapon's damage type to shock. Increases the ammunition. We already did the increase the ammunition thing on that. Do we have any scopes yet? Oh, we do. A gyro sight. Sight increased weapon accuracy. Yeah. And increased magazine ammunition. Yep. I'd like to do that with the shotty as well. The ammunition one. This one takes a sight as well. Oh no, quiet muzzle. Reduces the noise of each shot. Yeah, okay. I do like some upgrades. Oh, can we do anything with armor? So we can do armor upgrades as well. What do we got here? Insulated. Plasma armor rating 5. Alright, let's arm ourselves to the teeth then, shall we? Thug kit. Increase your melee and defense skills. Defense plus 10? Sounds good to me. Decrease the noise made when moving. Increase the range at which interactable objects are highlighted. That's quite nice. We'll go with that too. Alright.
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
Yeah, I'm not going to go in the steam.
Want to go. If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the Veil?
They disintegrate each other. Holy crap. They are ruthless. They turn each other to ash. Shut off the steam release valves. There we go. Free XP though. 210. Nice. Alright, we got one more to go in here. We also need to find that card for, well, we need that logic board to get in. We need to get into the security office to get the logic board thing.
Performing unplanned.
Oh, you killed all the rest. Maybe I shouldn't have made them kill each other because I didn't get the XP from them killing each other. Should have come and killed them myself for the free XP. Oh, well, never mind. No biggie. Anything else around? You okay there, lady? Alright, we'll go up this ladder, I guess. That's it. Last one.
That's the last. I'm not sure what the ride is. Alls I know is the decision's final.
What do you mean? What does that mean exactly? Oh look, shortcuts. We're gonna hack that door because we never found the keycard anyway. Let's hack that shit open.
Great work!
I know. Weapon parts? What do we got? I got the logic module. I don't know which one it was, but I got it.
Once we do this, there's no going back. Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do
What?
you understand what you're about to do?
Yes. Wouldn't mind hearing your opinion.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once.
I feel like it's cruel
Edgewater's
too.
hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
I know, but I have to turn someone off. The deserters are a community. I can't just destroy what they built.
Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred? Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
If I have to shut one down, I have to shut Edgewater down. I'm glad you did. I like hearing from you.
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
I'm still gonna have to do it though. Sorry, man. Return to read. I had to borrow your copy of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering. Radio's been sputtering, and I need the reference. I've returned your copy to the repair bay. Chaos everywhere. Mechanical's gone haywire. Gunfire. Hearing some screams. Oh, Laura, I think it was someone's leg. Would like to leave early for the day. Please deduct delinquency fee from my pay. Thank you. Proud to be a member of the Spacer's Choice family. Bye! See you later. I'm out of here. Screw this. Anyway. We'll go do the die robot thing, I guess. We're done here. We need to wrap this episode up anyway, because we're out of time for today. As it goes. You know how it goes. Half an hour's not very long, to be honest. You know, it goes away pretty... How the fuck did we get out of here? Through the toilet? Really? I wish to leave. Oh yeah. There's a door over there somewhere, isn't there? Good. Emerald Vale. We're gonna head in and turn over this mission before, you know, Edgewater collapses around us. Are you hostile? You are hostile.
I'm ready for this. Wow, not even a scratch.
Yeah, we're gonna go turn this in the next one. Till then, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next episode.